Good morning, all of you. Earlier, we have discussed unemployment and basic terminology related to the unemployment. This is the platform Gyan Sagar Civil Academy. One announcement made by the administration of Gyan Sagar Civil Academy. Very soon, a new batch for UPPCS specifically prelim exam will be started. So hurriedly, all students must join it. First class of this batch will be started with UP Uttar Pradesh budget. Now we will continue our discussion related to the unemployment. So next topic in this regard is how business cycle affect labor market. How business cycle affect labor market. What is the business cycle? It refers to periodic upswing and downswing. It refers to periodic upswing and downswing in the level of economic activity. What is the business cycle? It refers to upswing and downswing in the level of economic activity. Whenever any economy, any country, economy of the country booming, so after a certain time, its climax condition will start to deteriorate. Sometime it's reached to the lowest point of the economic growth, means negative growth recorded for several quarters. Later again it started to recover. So such conditions of economic recovery, downfall and boom and bust is called business cycle. In Jain philosophy, we have read उत्तरपनी एंड अवसरपनी, यानी कभी कोई चीज चढ़ाव पे होती है जिंदगी और कभी जिंदगी वही नीचे ढलान पे होती है. इन द सेम मैनर द बिजनेस साइकिल इज आल्सो रिलेटेड with the economic activities. Whenever upgradation of the economic growth is very high and sometimes it's fallen drastically, that led to recession and depression, decreasing employment, decreasing the aggregate demand. So such type of the phenomena in economic terminology known as the business cycle. I have mentioned here, it refers to periodic upswings and downswings in the level of economic activity. From this diagram, we can depict the basic information related to the business cycle. Here, I mentioned about the time, the level of economic activity over the vertical axis. At the horizontal axis, I mentioned the time. Suppose that this is the graph of upswing. My means here economic activity start to boom. When it is at the climax, it is known as the boom. Economic activity in the sense whenever investments, aggregate demand, productions, output reached at the climax level, it is known as the boom. Boom is the symbol of the prosperity of any economy. Whenever economy will be prosperous, it means aggregate demand will be at the full-fledged level. Whenever aggregate demands will be at the top, it means people will be prosperous, their income generation will make to be advanced them. It means whenever economy reached at the climax in the terms of economic activities, where economic activities means demand, aggregate demand, output, employability, investments, etc. When it reaches at the climax of the growth rate, after certain times it returns over the climax level, then it start to downfall. After booming, everything will be busted, just like the bubble of the water. When it reached up to a very high marks, it busted. In the similar manner, when economy reached at the climax, it busted. So here, busted means recession started. Busted means recession started. After that, the recession starts. What is the recession? Whenever negative economic growth is recorded for two consecutive quarters, whenever negative economic growth is recorded for two consecutive quarters, is known as the recession. Here economy started to fall. Whenever it reached at the lowest points of the growth rate, the negative economic growth of a country reached to at its lowest points, it known as the depression. It retained for a prolonged period of time. It means aggregate demand will be very least, employment creation will be very low, investment will be also very low. In the similar manner, productions and output will be very low condition. It is known as the depression. Again, this depression and this condition is changed. It started to change and started the recovery. So this phase is known as the recovery. तो बिजनेस साइकिल का मतलब ये होता है कि ये एक ऐसा पीरियोडिक अप स्विंग एंड डाउन स्विंग, यानी कि ऊपर और नीचे झूलने की एक ऐसी कंडीशन होती है जिसमें इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज, कभी आर्थिक जो कार्य होते हैं, कभी वो ऊपर की तरफ जाते हैं, कभी वो नीचे की तरफ मूव करते हैं। ये खासकर कैपिटलिस्ट कंट्रीज में पाई जाती है। These are more prominently occurring in the capitalist countries and developed and advanced countries. These are caused mainly due to the fluctuation in aggregate demand in an economy. Why it is caused? Due to the fluctuation of aggregate demand in an economy. इसका मुख्य कारण एग्रीगेट डिमांड में फ्लक्चुएशन से होता है। कभी एग्रीगेट डिमांड ऊपर की तरफ जाता है, कभी एग्रीगेट डिमांड नीचे की तरफ जाता है, जिसकी वजह से ये बिजनेस साइकिल की कंडीशन आती है। नेक्स्ट, I mentioned here in the business cycle, boom, a phase of the boom, then recession, then depression, then recovery. Now we will discuss about these phases. What is the boom? What is the boom? It is a phase of business cycle in which national income, output, employment, etc. increases at a fast pace and reach at a very high level. What is the boom? From this diagram, it is clear. What is the boom? It is a cyclic phase of economic activities whenever income, national income, output, employment, investment, etc. reaches at a very peak level. It is known as the boom. boom से तात्पर्य है कि जब किसी भी बिजनेस साइकिल में नेशनल इनकम, यानी किसी देश की जो आय होती है, राष्ट्रीय आय, और उसका आउटपुट और प्रोडक्शन और रोजगार एक्सेट्रा बहुत ही टॉप लेवल पे पहुंच जाए, तो उसको हम बूम कहते हैं। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट हियर आई मेंशन्ड अबाउट द रिसेशन। फ्रॉम दिस डायग्राम इट इज क्लियर, दिस इज द रिसेशन। द इकोनॉमी ग्रोथ रेट whenever reached at the boom level, means at the climax level, it busted. Yani all economic phenomena has been collapsed and economic activity started to downfall. This downfall is known as the recession. From this diagram, it is presented here. Whenever economy reached at the boom, means it busted. Investment national income, aggregate demand, output, everything reached at the boom, at the peak level. After certain period of time, it start to downfall. And whenever it started to downfall, if it retain the negative growth for 2 successive quarters, it is known as the recession. Here I mentioned it refers to the periodic. Here I mentioned about the recession. It is a situation of negative growth for 2 consecutive quarters. It is the negative growth for the 2 consecutive quarters. What is the quarters? In a financial year, we have 12 months, just like the normal year. But in India's financial year, we consider the first month is April, 1st April. The financial year of India is started from, since 1st April. It ended at 31st March. 31st March. So here we can draw, suppose that what is the quarter? Quarter first, quarter second, quarter third, quarter fourth. This is April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, 31st March. So these are the quarters. We can divide the whole financial year in 4 quarters. The first quarter is April, May, June. Second quarter, July, August, September. Third quarter, October, November, December. Fourth quarter, January, February, March of the upcoming year. So whenever recession, a situation of negative growth for 2 consecutive quarters. 2 consecutive quarter means these 2 quarters, or it may be that these 2 quarters, or it may be the this quarter, or it may be this and this. Only 2 quarters regular economic growth reached at a very low level. Here negative growth is recorded for the 2 consecutive quarters. It is known as the recession. It is a theoretical definition that I mentioned here about the recession. Practically it is not. It is a situation in which growth rate fall drastically to a very low level. In recession, whenever you are talking about the practical definition about the recession, it is a situation of economic growth which drastically fall to a very low level, which dip to a very low level. What is the recession? It is a condition of economic activities under which economic growth reached to a very low dip level. रिसेशन से तात्पर्य यह है कि जब किसी भी देश में आर्थिक जो गतिविधियां हैं उनका लगातार 2 क्वार्टर नेगेटिव ग्रोथ रेट रिकॉर्ड किया जाए, जब किसी भी देश में इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी यानी कि एग्रीगेट डिमांड हुआ, आउटपुट हुआ, इन्वेस्टमेंट हो गया, प्रोडक्शंस हो गया, एक्सपोर्ट्स हो गया, ये सारी की सारी चीजें बहुत ही ज्यादा नेगेटिव रिकॉर्ड की जाएं और वो भी लगातार 2 क्वार्टर रिकॉर्ड किया जाए तो उसको रिसेशन कहते हैं। अगर हम उसको प्रैक्टिकल वे में डिफाइन करेंगे तो जब ग्रोथ रेट बहुत ही लो लेवल पे पहुंच जाए तो उसको हम रिसेशन बोल देते हैं। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट आई मेंशन्ड हियर, डिप्रेशन। व्हाट इज द डिप्रेशन? It is a severe and prolonged condition of the negative growth rate. What is the depression? It refers to the severe and prolonged recession. What is the depression? It refers to the severe and prolonged recession, and a condition of economic activity under which growth rate reached at a very low level, and it remained for a prolonged year, for a prolonged quarters, and there has no chances to recover it for a long duration of time, then it is known as the depression. डिप्रेशन से तात्पर्य है जब हमारे यहाँ इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज बहुत ही लो लेवल पे पहुंच जाए और ये बहुत ज्यादा दिनों तक लो लेवल पे कंडीशन पे बनी रहे, बहुत सीवियर कंडीशन हो जाए, इकोनॉमिक निगेटिव इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ होता रहे, तो इसको हम कहते हैं डिप्रेशन. द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट आई मेंशन्ड हियर, द रिकवरी. It is a situation in which output employment increases in any economy when it recovers from the recession and depression. What is the recovery? It is a condition under which economic activities restart to retain its previous position, under which aggregate demand, output, investment, etc. started to increase. Growth rate was started to take up its previous position. So it is known as the recovery. After fallen at the very low level of the economic activities, where fallen of the growth rate at the very low level, it could not remain for a very long duration of time. After passing of a short while, it again will start to recover. So it is the natural phenomena or man-made means government intervention can also help to recover the economy. Recovery क्या है? ये एक ऐसी कंडीशन होती है जब कोई भी इकोनॉमी बहुत ही लो लेवल पे पहुंच जाती है, ग्रोथ रेट बहुत कम हो जाता है, आउटपुट प्रोडक्शन इन्वेस्टमेंट बहुत कम हो जाता है, तो उसके बाद वो या तो खुद से अपने आप या गवर्नमेंट की सहायता से वो रिकवर की तरफ मूव करती है. उस वाले फेज को हम रिकवरी कहते हैं, जैसे कि हमने यहाँ पे डायग्राम पे प्रेजेंट किया था. इस तरह से ये रिकवरी फेज स्टार्ट हो जाती है जब ये बहुत ही डिप्रेशन वाली कंडीशन में चली जाती है. और नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज हियर, जस्ट लाइक one thing that I want to mention here about the economic cycle. What is the Great Depression? What is the global depression? Great Depression. It occurred in 1929 in the USA. Great Depression. It occurred in USA in 1929. 1923. Whenever aggregate demand fallen at the very low level. Why aggregate demand fallen at the low level? Due to the bursting of stock exchange in the US economy in 1929. At that time, banking system was fully collapsed. All the credit and debit facilities were just like diminished. The whole economy of the US was, we can say, the collapse. The phenomena of depression was earlier noted in 1929. It was known as Great Depression. Whenever during the Second World War, US find a better market across the globe to supply the arms and ammunition and other provisions to the military forces of the Axis and aligned forces, yani ki Britain, German and like that, and Japan. So it supplied actually to the UK. So it find a better market. So it again started to recover during the Second World War. Its economic collapse in 1929, but it find a market to boost itself in 1939 during the Second World War. How you can find the market? For the supply of arms, ammunition and provisions to the military forces and other utilities in the UK market. Now we are moving here about the another thing, just like the 2008 global depression. What is the global depression of 2008? Mortgage crisis was recorded in the US banking system. Lehman Brothers and like that banks were collapsed in 2008. And all the economic phenomena and financial activities started to fall At that time, this was also recorded in the market of India also. So this was known as the global depression, a global recession of 2008. In 1929, when global depression has happened, John Maynard Keynes has given a theory how we can to recover from this global depression. So this theory is known as the Keynesian theory. Then in 1929, global depression has occurred. John Maynard Keynes have given a theory known as the Keynesian theory. In other words, we can say aggregate demand theory. Through the enhancement of the aggregate demand, we can curtail the situations of depression. We can recover our economy through the injection of the investments in the economy. It needed government intervention. Keynes theory. One another things I want to add here. Adam Smith. Earlier I mentioned about the Adam Smith. Adam Smith, he is a classical economist. He is the father of modern economics. He written a book known as Wealth of Nations. Up to the Keynes, the principles and policies of the Adam Smith was prevailed in the economy of across the world. According to the Adam Smith, he given the theory of invisible hand of the market. He given theory of invisible hand of the market by the market. What is the invisible hand of the market? He says free market is self-regulating system where forces of demand and supply interact to determine prices and qualities of the product and services. What is the invisible hand of the market? This theory, this principle is propounded by the Adam Smith. He said free market forces is enough to recover itself. The determinants of the market forces like demand and supply interact itself and they decide to reach at the equilibrium conditions. So it not needed the government interventions. Individual self-interest and competition is itself enough to recover in any economy. आदम स्मिथ जो कि एक क्लासिकल इकोनॉमिस्ट हैं, इनको मॉडर्न इकोनॉमी का हम फादर भी बोलते हैं, पिता। इन्होंने वेल्थ ऑफ नेशन के नाम से एक किताब लिखी थी। इनकी थियरी कीन्स से पहले तक दुनिया भर में इन्हीं की थियरी चलती थी, इसी पे पूरी दुनिया की इकोनॉमी प्रिवेल करती थी, जिसको हम क्लासिकल इकोनॉमिक या इकोनॉमिक थियरी भी बोलते हैं। इनके मुताबिक इनविजिबल हैंड ऑफ द मार्केट एक थियरी है जो कि मार्केट को अपने आप रेगुलेट करती है, लोगों के जो सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट हैं उसको वो जनरेट करती है, यानी कि चाहे इंडिविजुअल का है कोई सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट है, यानी कि प्रॉफिट या आपका फर्म का, बिजनेस का, और उसको एक कंपटीशन क्रिएट करके प्रॉफिट लॉस को मैनेज करती है, और ये सारे फिनोमेना हैंडल होते हैं, अपने आप रेगुलेट हो जाते हैं, क्योंकि वहां पे मार्केट फोर्सेज यानी डिमांड सप्लाई इंटरएक्ट करके इसको कहीं ना कहीं एडजस्ट कर देती है, और इसी को कहते हैं कि सेल्फ रेगुलेटिंग सिस्टम। और इस पूरी पॉलिसी को, पूरी प्रिंसिपल को इन्होंने इनविजिबल हैंड ऑफ मार्केट, ये किसी की कैपेसिटी में नहीं होती। बट कीन्स के मुताबिक रिकवरी के लिए गवर्नमेंट इंटरवेंशन कंपलसरी है। डिमांड एंड सप्लाई ऑफ मार्केट फोर्सेस इनफ नहीं है रिसेशन से अपने या डिप्रेशन से अपने आप को रिकवर करने के लिए। नाउ कमिंग टू आवर कीन्स हियर, The Keynes, John Maynard Keynes, and he given the principle about the recovery from the Great Depression of 1929. He wrote a book, and I think this question was also asked in the examination. His book name was The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money. Keynes wrote a book known as The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money. He said depression results from deficiency in aggregate demand. He said depression caused due to the deficiency in the aggregate demand, due to the deficiency of aggregate demand in the market. He expressed about the recession and depression. It caused due to the deficiency of aggregate demand in the market. Deficiency of aggregate demand. Aggregate demand means total spending in the economy. Later I will talk about the aggregate demand, which lead to sufficient output and prolonged high unemployment. तो ये एग्रीगेट डिमांड की कमी हो जाने से इनसफिशियंट आउटपुट होने लगता है, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट बहुत ज्यादा दिनों तक खिंचने लगता है, लोगों की बेरोजगारी दर बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ जाती है. इसी वजह से हम इसको कहते हैं कि ये एक तरह से इसका सॉल्यूशन एग्रीगेट डिमांड टू रिकवर करने का ये है कि गवर्नमेंट इंटरवेंशन कंपलसरी है. हियर आई मेंशन मार्केट फोर्सेस आर नॉट एनफ टू रीएडजस्ट economy itself, hence needed the government intervention for its recovery. Market forces, just like according to the Adam Smith, market forces and its demand and supply itself is enough to recover from the depression, because peoples are self-interested and the competition will make to reach at the equilibrium condition according to the Adam Smith. But here, according to the Keynes theory, market depression started या caused due to the declining the aggregate demand, due to the deficiency of the aggregate demand in any economy. It caused prolonged unemployment and deteriorating or reducing the investment in the economy. Whenever such conditions occurred in any economy, it's needed government intervention, where government interventions means injections of the investment by the government, increasing government expenditure on the infrastructure, government stops to the body corporates, as well as reducing the. These interventions is further classified, we can say, as a financial intervention, a financial measure and monetary measure to recover the economy. Next, we are talking here about what is the aggregate demand. I wrote here, this is the aggregate demand. C plus I plus G plus X minus M. C plus means total spending by the consumer. What is the C plus means? Total spending by the consumer. I means total spending through the investment. Total spending through the investment. I. G means total spending by the government. Total spending expenditure by the government. Total expenditure या total purchases made by the government. Next point, X minus M means net export. Net export. So these spendings या total spending, some of these total spending, these are the total spending are known as the aggregate demand. The sum of this total spending is known as the aggregate demand. According to the Keynes, whenever deficiency of aggregate demand happen in an economy, suppose that this diagram is showing deficiency of aggregate demand in an economy. Whenever deficiency of aggregate demand happen in an economy, it led to fall off short of the economic capacity. Whenever aggregate demand have fallen, what is the aggregate demand? Consumption of the consumer, any expenditure by the consumer, spending by the investment, by body corporates, private investors, government purchase and government investing, and net export. So all these are the sources to flush the money in the economy. All these sources are the fund and financial sources to flush the money, the finance, the fund in the economy. Whenever these are started to decline, suppose that these are started to decline, yani aggregate demand started to decline or diminish. Due to the deficiency of aggregate demand, what will cause? Fall short of the economic capacity. Suppose that in our economy we have productions of the 10 units capacity, 100 units capacity we have the production. Whenever the flush of the finance and fund reduced in the market, it will cost to produce 80 units, because the shortfall of the economic capacity. When economic capacity is reduced, other side demand is also reduced. It means our productions and employment will also start to fall. जब डिमांड घटने लगेगा तो इकोनॉमिक प्रोडक्शन की जो कैपेसिटी है वो ऑटोमेटिक घटने लगेगी. जहां 100 यूनिट पर प्रोडक्शन की कैपेसिटी थी, ऑटोमेटिक वो 100 से 80 पे आ जाएगी. जब ऐसी कंडीशन क्रिएट होगी तो प्रोडक्शन या आउटपुट कम हो जाएगा. जब आउटपुट कम होगा तो लोगों को नौकरियां मिलना कम हो जाएंगी, इसलिए से अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट की कंडीशन क्रिएट हो जाएगी. तो वी कैन से आउटपुट एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट विल आल्सो फॉल. When such phenomena is occurred, it means we can say recession is came into existence. When recession become visible before our eyes, we can say the depression will take place after a certain time. This further leads toward the consumer and business confidence will also erode. The recession and depression will erode consumer business and trust. Consumer and business trust and confidence will also start to fall. When these consumers, it reduce spending and investment. Such phenomena is further reduce investment and spending. हम इसको ऐसे समझ सकते हैं, जब किसी भी देश में या किसी भी इकोनॉमी में एग्रीगेट डिमांड कम हो जाए. एग्रीगेट डिमांड में हम 4-5 पॉइंट लिखे हैं. एक तो कंज्यूमर के द्वारा पैसा खर्च किया जाए टोटल, एक तो इन्वेस्टमेंट के द्वारा यानी प्राइवेट कंपनियां जो इन्वेस्टमेंट वगैरह कैपिटल वगैरह पे करती हैं उसके द्वारा जो पैसा खर्च हो रहा था, एक गवर्नमेंट जो पैसे खर्च करती थी या पब्लिक के ऊपर या तो फिर वेलफेयर स्कीम के लिए या कोई इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बनाने के लिए. एक तो नेट एक्सपोर्ट यानी कि एक्सपोर्ट करके जो हम पैसा टोटल कमाते थे और इंपोर्ट को उससे माइनस कर दिए गए. तो ऐसी कंडीशन से हमारे पास जो फ्लश मनी हो रहा था, जो पैसे आ रहे थे, जो फंड आ रहा था, वो एकाएक कम हो गए. अगर वो कम हो जाए तो इसका मतलब कि हमारा एग्रीगेट डिमांड कम हो गया. जब हमारा एग्रीगेट डिमांड कम हो जाए तो इकोनॉमी की जो कैपेसिटी होती है प्रोडक्शन की वो कम हो जाएगी. जो प्रोडक्शन कैपेसिटी कम हो जाएगी क्योंकि ऑलरेडी डिमांड हमारे पास कम है तो लोगों को इतनी जरूरत नहीं है, तो प्रोडक्शन क्या होगी, प्लस पैसे भी कम आ गए मार्केट में तो इसलिए प्रोडक्शन भी नहीं हो पाएगा, तो आउटपुट कम होगा. जब आउटपुट और प्रोडक्शन कम होगा तो एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी कम हो जाएगी, लोगों को नौकरियां कम मिलेंगी. जब नौकरियां कम मिलेगी तो इस कंडीशन में हम देखेंगे कि रिसेशन स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. जब रिसेशन आ जाए वही लॉन्ग टाइम तक और बहुत सीवियर कंडीशन में आ जाए तो उसको हम कहेंगे कि डिप्रेशन कंडीशन में हम पहुंच गए. फिर यही डिप्रेशन में क्या होता है कि कंज्यूमर का और बिजनेस का दोनों का कॉन्फिडेंस आपका डिटोरिएट हो जाता है, डाउनफॉल हो जाता है. एक कंडीशन ऐसा आता है कि स्पेंडिंग और इन्वेस्टमेंट पूरा का पूरा मार्केट में खत्म हो जाता है. व्हाट इज द सॉल्यूशन? नाउ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सॉल्यूशन. अकॉर्डिंग टू द कीन्स, wages and prices are sticky, not fall easily. Wages and prices are sticky, not easily, fall easily. Wages means a person working in a factory and his earning is 10,000 per month. How it is possible the company can reduce its income? It is not possible. Instantly company or the factory will take the step to reduce its income due to the falling of the demand, due to the reducing the sale of the its product in the market. But laborer will not be happy and he will switch out the jobs. And he will start to agitate against the company or the factory. In such circumstances, he cannot reduce the age instantly. अगर ऐसी कंडीशन क्रिएट होती है, फिर रिसेशन आ जाती है, तो उसका तुरंत सॉल्यूशन के लिए अगर कंपनी ये चाहे कि हम प्रोडक्शन में जो कॉस्टिंग आ रही है इसको घटा दें, प्रोडक्शन में जो कॉस्टिंग आ रही है इसको घटाने के दो तरीके हो सकते हैं, या तो एम्प्लॉइज का वेजेस घटा दिया जाए, या तो फिर हम प्राइसेस जो हैं उसको कम करें। यहाँ पे अगर वेजेस को घटा दिया जाएगा तो कंपनी के वर्कर हैं रेडी नहीं होंगे, क्योंकि वो स्थिति है, वो स्टेबल्ड है, वो इतना आसानी से घटने वाला नहीं है। दूसरा कंडीशन है कि प्राइसेस आर स्टिकी आल्सो, बिकॉज सर्टेन प्राइसेस ऑफ एनीथिंग, जस्ट लाइक वी आर परचेजिंग एनीथिंग फॉर द प्रोडक्शन, the costing and prices, everything is adjusted and it is stable. We can't reduce instantly. It will start to reduce whenever demand will fall in after a certain period of time, for 1 quarter and 2 quarter and 3 quarter. So company owners of business cannot take the instant step to readjust through these measures. It needed government intervention for its solution. What will be the government intervention to enhance the aggregate demand in the market? This government intervention we can categorize as the fiscal and monetary policy. The fiscal policy is handled in case of the India by the finance minister. We have Ministry of the Finance. Monetary policy in case of India is handled or driven by the Reserve Bank of India. So, in case of the fiscal policy, taxations and funding and allocation of the funds to different departments and like that, so come under the fiscal policy. Budgeting, taxations, these are come under the fiscal policy. Government will start to reduce the taxes. Government will make further investment on the infrastructure, on public, social welfare and like that. Through this investment, government will boost up, government will flush the money in the economy. The money circulation again will start to make, to enhance the aggregate demand in the market. So government in all try to enhance the flushing of the money in the market through different measures, either through the fiscal policy, either through the monetary policy. This fiscal and monetary policy of the government is handled in case of in the repercussion of the recovery against the depression. So its main purpose is to inject the purchasing power, to enhance the purchasing power, to inject the money, to enhance the purchasing power in the economy. So I have mentioned about this. Next we are coming about the market that I have also discussed about that. So now we are closing our lecture about that. In the next lecture we will talk about the type of employment. Okay, bye, all the best.